Alright, if you want to know how to find the best products to sell on Amazon Japan, and you want to know the tool to use to do it, alright, stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to do so. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so first of all, before I get into the tool and how to use it, it's probably pretty important for you to have your own kind of personal search criteria, right, for when you're searching around for products. So I'll share with you a basic kind of outline and some general rules that I use when I'm searching around for products on Amazon Japan. Alright, so here we go. So first of all, and probably the most important thing, is demand, okay? So to take the guesswork out of whether or not your product's going to sell, you should do some research to see if other people are selling a similar product to what you want to sell, and then what you can do is just differentiate and make your product better, or include something or different features or something like that. So in the Japan market, I suggest you find a product that's got at least 3 sellers doing numbers that you would be happy doing. If you're selling on .com, a lot of people say to look for products that have, maybe like, at least 10 products doing the numbers, kind of numbers that you're into. But for Japan, since it's a smaller market, 3 is good enough. And also because the competition is a lot lower, there's a lot of times where you can find that the competition has really low reviews, or what do you call it, just like bad listings and things like that. So it's a good benchmark is for 3 is a good place to start. Alright, next is price. Alright, so it's from around at least 1300 yen to 4000 yen. Right, 1300 yen is still pretty low, but if you can source it at a good cheap price and it's small and light, then you could be okay. But and also this price range is where the majority of the best sellers are at on the Japan market. Alright, next, reviews. So I'll put down here like under 150. You'll find a lot of the reviews on Amazon Japan are really low anyway, but at the end of the day, if you have a product and it's better, or it's different in some kind of way compared to the rest of the products on the page, and it stands out and it looks good, then you don't really need to worry about reviews too much, to be honest. So but just as kind of a general rule, you can start looking for things under 150 to make things easier on yourself. Alright, next, weight. Ideally under 1 kg. So the lighter it is, cheaper shipping is going to be. So try and keep it small and light if you can. Next, so just not seasonal. Once again, just keeping things pretty simple. When you start getting to seasonal products, you really have to be careful about your stock, and it can be a bit of a roller coaster ride. So if you can find something that's steady, all throughout the year, that's always a nice way to go. Next, something not complicated. All right, so when you start getting into more like with the big electronics and things like that, you're going to need certifications. Some like Bluetooth products, you're going to need to get special certs for that. That means more money and more time and more stress, so kind of stay away from that kind of stuff. Maybe for your first product, maybe anyway, it might be a good idea. Be careful for things that might have patents or trademarks. One thing in Japan, when you're looking at a lot of people that aren't familiar with the Japan market, there's a lot of brands over here that you might not be aware of that are actually really big. So just when you're looking around, if you see something that's doing really well compared to a lot of the other competitors, maybe look a little bit more deeper into it and see, because it could be a big popular brand over here. Next, what have I got? Able to differentiate. So this is a big one as well. So I've talked about it before. You always want to be trying to be different and be better than your competition. If something's really straightforward and you can't really change much about it, you might want to take a step back and think about it a bit more. So one of the first things when you see a picture of a product, you should be thinking in your mind, how could I make this different? How could I make this better than all the other things that are on the page? And last, at least at least 3 months good sales history. All right, so if anything shorter than that, it means that the product's just been launched, and that their sales numbers could be not real true. You know, if they've done some kind of launch campaign and they've given away a whole bunch of free units or things like that, it's not going to be the true value or the true BSR of what a product's actually really capable of doing. So once you get over 3 months, it's a bit more realistic. All right, and so in the past, you know, you could use Keeper, that extension for free, but they are actually charging for that now since about, I think it's about a few weeks or maybe a month ago. They've started charging for that. So yeah, this tool that I'm going to show you to actually has a pretty cool feature in there as well that, yeah, I'll show you in a sec. Alright, so with that being said, let's get straight into it. Alright, so this is it here. It's called Sellersprite, okay? Sellersprite.com. And so basically they have product research tools, keyword research tools, and also product and keyword tracker tools, okay? And the great thing about this website is they have data for Amazon Japan, and it is pretty accurate too, okay? I've tested it on my own products, I've tested it on friends' products as well, and it's pretty good, and just by looking at it, it seems pretty realistic, which is great. And yeah, they have like .com and a few other countries as well, which is great. But just be aware, this is like Sellersprite, like version 2.0, so they like revamping everything and they're making things better. Everything looks a lot nicer than it used to. They're bringing out more features and things like that, so they are still building it out. So if you do see some little maybe strange bits here and there, let the support know. They're really great. They've been really helpful, and yeah, maybe sometimes you might see the English might be a bit strange, but yeah, apart from that, it seems really good so far. So I'll just get straight into it and show you how to do some product research. Alright, so here we go. Alrighty, so come up to here to Product Sprite, go to Product Research. Alright, so then it'll come up here with a bunch of filters that you can select for what kind of products and what kind of criteria you want to search for, right? So first of all, most importantly, click on Japan. Alright, and it comes up with all the categories here. So if you can't read Japanese, which some of you probably can't, just translate to English if you're using Google Chrome. Boom, there you go. Beautiful. Alright, and then so since I like sports, I figured we'd go sports and outdoors. Alright, and then so we're going to chuck in some filters here, okay? So we've got here sales, monthly sales. Alright, so we're going to put in, say, monthly sales, 150 to 1200 in the month. And revenue, let's put, say, so this is going to be in dollars, okay? So beware, this is USD, $8,000 to, say, $20,000 per month. Alright, and the reviews, let's put it, say, 200. So remember, as I said before, reviews doesn't matter too much, but you can, yes, the lower the better at the end of the day still though. So let's put 200, and okay, so price, so I said earlier, so say 1300 to 4000. Okay, so be careful too here. So this says a $sign, but actually this at the moment is actually yen. Okay, so that's 1300 yen to 4000 yen. I did mention that to the support team there and had a bit of a complaints and asked them if they could fix it, so hopefully they can fix it up sometime soon because it's a little bit confusing, but you remember that's yen. Alright, and yeah, search now. Alright, okie dokie, so we've got here 165 results. So what I like to do is organize it by revenue. So right now I think it's at the highest revenue, yeah. So let's change it to the lowest revenue. Let's sort it that way. Okay, so now let's start looking at some products, alright? So yeah, so the photos are really important. So you want to be looking at, like as I said, if it looks like a complicated kind of a product, that's when I start just skipping straight past things. But if they look a bit more simple, like this thing looks like a pretty simple product, I'll take a quick look at it. So you can see here it also says, so it's got the BSR, it says the price. So remember these prices are actually yen, they're not dollars, okay? So it's a bit confusing, yeah, I know. Reviews 115, so that's its rating, its sales trend. So that's its monthly sales is 350 units a month for this product. That's the revenue. Okay, so if you want to take a better look, you can click here to see the actual product page. So it looks like a pretty simple product, right? I don't even really know what it is, but it says alcohol burner. So alcohol burner. Don't worry if you can't read Japanese. The photos are more important to start with. Alright. So here we go. This is a better idea. So it kind of looks like it comes with some kind of camping set. Oh, here's some more pictures down here. There you go. So yeah, you can heat up your kettle or whatever. So if you're interested in this product and you want to see if there's more demand, you have to find the main keyword, right? So this is the tricky part. If you can't read Japanese, you'll just have to go through one by one and copy paste and figure which is which. But this is the main word here. Hold on, I'll just open up another tab. And then you can take a bit more look at these products here. So the one thing about this Sellersprite is that they don't have a Chrome extension yet for sales data, so that's going to make things a bit slower. Alright, so let's move on and look at a few more products. What else we got here? Alright, here we go. So let's look at this thing here, right? So it's got a pretty decent BSR. It's only got 31 reviews. Let's take a look at the page. Alright, so let's look at the pictures a bit. So it's a massage ball, okay? They've got some nice pictures and stuff like that. So they've done a pretty good job with this listing. It's only got 31 reviews though, okay, which is pretty low, okay? So let's you got to find the main keyword. So yeah, you can do that in your own time, just going back and forwards. So I'll put that in here. Alright, and let's see what they got. So now I'm just looking at the pictures and the reviews basically. So we've got like 65 reviews for this top one up here, 89, 48, there's our one there, 31, 14. So you can see like how like low the competition is over here in Japan with the number of views. That's pretty crazy, right? So if you want to see kind of how much these other ones are doing, the sales numbers, at the moment you're just going to have to go one by one. So for example, let's take this Amazon's Choice one, open it up. And you've got to take the ASIN, alright? So if you come down, you'll find the ASIN here. So basically that's like the unique code for basically this page for this product, okay? Copy that, and then come back to Sellersprite, right? So then come to competitor lookup. It takes a bit of a while, but it's the best way to do it at the moment. Go to Japan marketplace and enter in this ASIN. Alright, so then it will come up here with this one's stats. Okay, so this one's, yeah, it's got 59 reviews. That's the price it's selling for. And this one, boom, it's selling 850 units in a month. Okay, so this one's making 9,000 revenue in a month. So this one is selling some pretty decent numbers as well. So let's have another look at another one. Where are we? Wrong one. Where was it? Massage board. This one right here. Let's go back. So let's look at another one. So this one here. Let's check. This has got the bestseller badge with 89 reviews. This is like exactly the same, pretty much, product as that last one. Let's go catch the ASIN down here. Go back to this page. Search it up. So this one has got a great BSR, only 88 reviews, and this one's selling 940 in a month. This one's making $10,000 in a month just with these stupid little massage balls, okay? So these ones are a bit cheaper, but they're what do you call it? Uh, they're not, they're so stock standard. They're pretty much exactly the same as the other ones, right? So they're a bit cheaper. This other one that we're looking at, this one here, so this is 225, so maybe it's a bit better quality. It says here in Japanese that it's like original Japanese or something like that. So don't be afraid to sell at a higher price. But as I said before, you've got to have a reason to. So look, you can tell that there's a difference between these ones. So, well, let's go to Alibaba and see if we can find this product, right? See how much it's selling for, how much you can buy them for. Massage ball. Alright, so let's go down, see if we can find one similar. So that's a bit similar there. Not the spiky one, keep going. Anything close? Anything? These are all a bit different. Still not really the same. One sec. Oh, okay, that's getting a lot more closer to that one. Okay, so that looks pretty much exactly the same. I know there's a set of them, but where were we? So yeah, this is it here, right? Tell me that's not pretty much exactly the same as this one here. Yeah. Oh crap. Alright, so yeah, they've just put their logo on it. They've just put their own brand on it, right? That's what it's all about, private labeling. And so yeah, so basically they're saying don't take these prices with a grain of salt. They could be cheaper, they could be more expensive, but this is a good guide. So looking at possibly $2.55 for this ball, okay, which is probably about maybe 280 yen, something like that, maybe about 280. And to ship, it's pretty small and light. It's probably only be like 20 yen to ship. So it's 30 yen. It was probably maybe 30. So let's just say 300 yen landed in Japan, right? 300 yen landed, and they're selling it for almost 2,300. Okay, 2,258. So if you want to get a better idea of how to calculate your profit and estimates and things like that, you can come to this site, which is pretty handy. This is the Fba Calculator. So this is the Japan version. So I'll leave the link in the description below. I'll leave the link for all the links down below. So you can just translate this one as well. Makes it easier for you. And then so you got to put in your ASIN in here again, right? So come back here, take this ASIN again from this page, down here, copy, put it in here. So what this is going to do is give you a guide of the fees for this kind of unit, right? Okay, so alright, so this is the price. So the price was, how much was it? I forgot. 2258. Let's put in 2258. Delivery to Amazon. So it's about 30 yen probably. And so what was it? 255. So let's just say it's 280 yen. Alright, calculation. Alright, so there you go. So they're profiting about 1,300 yen, okay, off per unit of this particular product. 1,300 yen, man. And then, so how many did they say they were doing in a month? So 443 approximately per month, right? So 443 units a month times by 1,300 yen profit. So they're making around about 575,000 yen profit per month off these damn massage balls. So that's about $5 grand US, alright? Just by doing that, that's it. Man, alright. So that's basically, yeah, that's how you can do research for Japan now, okay? So I'll probably do a few more. If you want me to see more videos about product research and how to find, good products for the Japan market, click the like button, subscribe, leave some comments and questions down below so I know. I almost forgot one thing, one feature. So as I said earlier in the criteria, you want to be looking for something that's got at least 3 months of good sales history, right? And as I was saying, Keeper is no longer free. So on Sellersprite, what you can do is over here on this button here. If you click this, it comes up with the actual sales history of the products, all right, and it actually shows the sales numbers and average price and even page views as well. It's pretty awesome, man, and it goes back quite a while, as long as as you can see, this one goes back quite a bit. So that's some pretty valuable information as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So remember to use this feature as well. Okay, so I'll just take you back to the home page of Sellersprite, and so there's a free trial if you want to check out how much it costs. These are the plans that they have. So per month, there is $69 per month, right? And so you've got query limits as well. So for example, I haven't talked about keyword research tool, which has been the product research. So you've got 1,000 search queries for that, and also for keyword research, you've got 1,000 for each as well. And if you're just starting out, 1,000 is a lot. Okay, that's a lot. So if you obviously this is the advanced one, so that's 5,000, which that's a lot as well. But if you're just starting out, 1,000 is, I recommend that, it's enough. And if you just want to test it out, test the waters out, and see what it's all about yourself, you can try it out for free, which is pretty cool. So why don't you give it a shot? You've got nothing to lose. And so I spoke to the team there, and I can get a discount for you, so you can get 20% off if you want to try it out. I'll leave the discount code down below if you want to use that. And that's about it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see these kind of videos like I said before. And that's it. See you.